Deck Productions. All right, welcome back to Friday Night Magic here at Mason, Ohio, in GameSwap. Commentators tonight are Brent Rogers and
Joey Calendar, and here we have Mill versus Merfolk. So if you're looking for somebody to blame for this matchup, blame Brent.
absolutely. I was really excited for this. Let's see who can get there.
I don't know if you can tell, but I am less excited for this matchup.
I'll let you pick next. But I really enjoy the Mill. Really enjoy the Mill.
So I think this is going to come down to how fast Nate can put dudes in play, and if Luke can find an ensnaring bridge or not.
For sure. I don't think he runs ensnaring bridge main board though, does he? It would be
I'm
kind of
pretty
silly
sure-
not to against the meta here at the shop.
I'm pretty sure he was last time I saw him playing this.
I have no
He
idea.
could have moved it to sideboard, though. I think since the Death Shadow meta has kind of gone away, there's only
no,
like
it's still needed. It's still needed. Here at the store, it's totally still needed.
I suppose, but Mill is in a deck that like empties its hand, that just like spews its hand down, and plays Ensnaring Bridge, like
You're
most
right.
other decks.
Yeah.
So decks that play like there's a lot of Abzan here, and a lot of Abzan
yeah.
decks play Lingering Souls, and even Grimplayer can be a 2/2 a lot of times, so they can still get in
I agree.
before Mill can like, get rid of their hands.
I agree.
But we shall see what these players got.
All right, Luke on the snap keep.
Yeah, it looks like both players are keeping, and we're going to lead off with a Flooded Strand. So, are you guys still going down to Louisville this weekend?
We are going to Louisville, but I'm not participating in the Open
Yeah.
or the Classic. Yeah, the Open. There was some change of plans, and which made it so I couldn't stay the 2 days in case if I did make it to day two.
Mm-hmm.
Which I was really hoping, and I was really excited to try. But I think we're going to go down there, try to do some trades. And
Do some side events.
Yeah, the one side event for Modern that they have for Saturday and Sunday.
So, we got a message here from the stream runner.
Bant Spirits.
Okay. Never mind that. So, leading off here with an Aether Vial from Nate.
Seems good.
Definitely not the quickest start. Curse Catcher would have definitely been a lot better, especially with this glimpse.
Yeah, for sure. Ooh.
Well,
He already has one Aether Vial out on the field. I think that's fine.
lot of
Definitely. Ooh, got that. What's the name of that?
Kira the Great Glass
That's what-
Spinner.
yeah, I wanted to say Kira, but I didn't know if that was.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about earlier with the new
Right.
legendary.
Yep.
I can't remember the name, but it's similar to Kira.
Yeah.
But we were talking about that earlier, whether Merfolk players would play that over Kira. And I think, I don't want to say it's better, because just hard countering everything that Kira does is obviously better.
All right.
But the fact that the new legendary is a Merfolk and gets the buffs from all the lords,
Yeah, I think that would be incredible.
I think that kind of tips its scale over.
Yeah.
See if I can bring this up really quick.
So, Nate's going pretty slow, so I think Luke's got plenty of time here.
That's the thing about Merfolk. They start out pretty slow, but once he gets the Aether Vial to 2 counters and is able to just like drop multiple lords
Yeah.
a turn,
Then he'll get dirty, but I think Luke will be fine. So, Mills till 4 lands. That's 1. Ooh, there's a Lord. 2.
It's not looking good for Nate.
Which is good. All right.
3.
Oh, that was only 3? Oh, man.
Oh man.
This is good.
4.
Nice.
God, I feel bad for Nate. Like
I don't. Yeah, Nate definitely got hurt right then and there. But how many lands does Merfolk run?
I think around 22.
Okay.
I think the same as like the Bants.
Right. He also got 4
our stream
lords.
went down, so
Our stream runner, not the brightest crayon in the box. But hey.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, losing 4 lords.
4 lords.
Lords.
Getting them lords out of the way.
I think the white in Luke's deck would be for Path to Exile and maybe some sideboard cards.
He also has it for souls.
Oh, does he play Luring Souls?
Yeah. Main board? I think so.
The thing about Luke's mill deck is a bit different than like your traditional blue-black because I think most mill decks just go for the straight mill plan.
Yeah.
I think Luke has the different options in his. He can actually do damage, which I think is what keeps a lot of mill decks from actually competing.
Right, and which Luke's mill deck, every Friday that he's here, I always hear him doing fairly well, which really makes me happy because mill is a great concept, and
you think so?
Oh, I love the concept of mill.
I mean, it's great in limited for sure when your opponent only has a 40-card deck.
Hey man, Luke's gonna get there this game. I'm calling it.
I mean, after that Mind Funeral, I don't doubt it.
Ooh, there we go. I really thoroughly enjoyed that card too.
All right, so I finally got the freaking thing to load. It's Kopala, Warden of Waves.
Right.
1 blue for a 2/2 legendary Merfolk wizard. Spells your opponents cast that target a Merfolk you control cost 2 more to cast. Abilities your opponents activate that target
Okay, all right. I'm sorry.
Abilities your opponents activate that target a Merfolk you control cost 2 more to activate. So, Kira only counters spells.
Right.
This blocks this taxes spells and abilities. So.
Oh, that even hurts Lily.
No. Liliana Lasso, but not the Veil.
Right. No, it should still because.
No, because Liliana the Veil targets you, not your creatures.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, with this.
So it doesn't hurt Veil.
No. But with this, your creatures can't be displaced by Eldrazi Displacer. I'm pretty sure it also does Valakut, but don't quote me on that. Of course, I don't know why your opponent would want to Valakut your creatures.
Right. I think it would definitely hit. Yeah, Valakut because it's targeting at the creature.
Yeah, it's just abilities, so it's not activated abilities. Trying to think what else has abilities that target creatures.
Last Hope does. I mean, any burn spell.
I'm thinking just like abilities. Like, there's plenty of spells that target. I'm trying to think of abilities.
Planeswalkers.
But anyway, I think Merfolk should play this over Kira. Like, Kira's great
Kira's good.
and all, but Kira doesn't get the buffs and it doesn't block abilities,
yeah,
which I think can be huge.
Yeah, I think
especially like Liliana the Lasso without any lords in play seems like it could wreck Merfolk.
Yeah. So Merfolk just barely got there. If Luke had one more turn, Nate only had 4 cards left in his deck. Or Nate had 8 cards in his deck.
So, sideboarding here. I think Luke brings in Ensnaring Bridge if he doesn't already have it.
Oh, for sure. 100%.
I think Nate wants more counter spells. I don't think if he knew about Ensnaring Bridge, I think he'd bring in Echoing Truth, but he hasn't seen it. So...
Wait, what?
Echoing Truth.
Who brings that in?
The only deck that plays Echoing Truth. Merfolk.
Oh, sorry. I zoned out real hard. No, the guy flipping his cards is Joey.
Yeah, that's me. My bad.
Do it louder.
I will... Sorry, we put cards in front of me. I'm going to shuffle through them. But
hey, there's all kinds of cards. Get going. Smack him for the Dirtle, please.
Dirtle is not here, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, Dirtle's not here. Wait, which one's Dirtle?
Chad. The one that has all the expeditions. Do you not know who Chad is, really?
If I see his face, I would.
He doesn't come here, like, super often.
Is he on Facebook?
Yeah, but he doesn't go by Dirtle on Facebook.
No kidding.
So.
Do you not know his last name?
I've seen him before on Facebook, but I can't remember.
Oh, is he on your friends list?
No.
You are literally next to useless right now. Chad Arthur. I don't know why I'm Googling his name.
I don't know.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, this guy. I know him. I know that guy. Sorry, Mr. Dirtle.
Nate leading off with the Curse Catcher.
Seems good.
Definitely seems good.
For sure.
Does Curse Catcher only counter... I know it's non-creature, but does it have to be a target, or can it be any non-creature?
I think it's any non-creature.
Okay, so... Yeah, this is what I was saying last round when I think Nate should have led off with a Curse Catcher if he had one.
For sure.
I'm not a Merfolk player, but I think going in blind, you definitely probably want to lead off with Curse Catcher, just so you can get that counter.
In hand,
I have no idea.
I don't think he did, otherwise he would have.
But I'm saying if you have Vial and Curse Catcher in hand,
yeah,
I think you want to lead with the Curse Catcher.
Well, I don't think Mill has any, like, 1 or 2 casting spells to mill.
No, but he glimpsed him on turn 2, which...
Oh, yeah?
Got his first 10 cards, which really,
right.
I think, set in motion for that first round.
Yeah.
Kaza of Waves, instant or sorcery. Okay.
Swinging in for 1. Seems good.
So, I think Luke is going to try and play a slower game this round that he knows.
He definitely needs to do a more control. Whoa, what happened to the Aether Vial?
I think he just moved it. I don't think it's in his graveyard.
That's weird. Ooh.
So, breaking and entering.
Is he breaking or entering?
I'm not sure which mode is which on this card, but I'm not a big fan of this card in Mill. I just don't think it does enough. It's a worse glimpse, in my opinion. I think breaking is the Mill part.
Let's see here. Breaking. Target player puts the top 8 cards of his or her library into the graveyard. Entering. Put a creature card from the battlefield, or put a creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. It gains haste until end of turn.
We got Surgical Extraction from Luke here, probably targeting one of his lords.
Oh, for sure. He needs to target.
He has both Pearl, Trident, and Lord of Atlantis in his graveyard, so he can hit either one of them. Now, the question is, if you're Nate here, do you pop your Curse Catchers? Because you're going to have to lose them both if you want to counter this.
Oh, he's just letting it through.
So
yeah, I don't think it would really matter. I think Curse Catcher has such a better option because I think Luke's getting what three more cards out of the deck, out of Nate's hand. I think Nate really wants to use the Curse Catchers for a big mill hitting card like Mind Funeral or the one where comes back as a creature, a 1/1 creature, and if it dies, it goes back to your hand. I believe it is.
Yeah, I'm not too excited about Surgical Extraction in this matchup. I don't think it's great, especially
it's a
since they play so many lords.
Right, but I mean, it does cut down on the lords.
Yeah,
and it also helps with getting less cards in his deck. So it's up there.
I just think, I don't know. Definitely wouldn't have been my first choice. I think Luke is just I think he actually plays that main.
He does.
I definitely would have taken it out here unless he just didn't have enough to bring in.
Probably just didn't have enough. honestly. 4, that's nothing huge. He's fine.
So
A relic.
Nate is definitely winning this race here. If he can put down any Lord, like a Lord of Atlantis or anything.
Oh yeah, any kind of Lord, Nate will be in a very comfortable position.
Yeah.
Luke's not feeling terrible. Why did Nate bring in the relic? I'm confused.
I'm not sure.
That's ugh. I don't understand that.
He might be expecting Snapcaster Mage.
I mean, you didn't really see it in the first game, so.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
really,
do you know how Mind Funeral reads exactly?
target player mills the top 4 top cards of target player's library until they hit 4 lands. Something
Is
very
it
similar.
4 lands hit the graveyard?
Right. I think it's 4 land.
So, if you rest in peace and then Mind Funeral, do you just deck your opponent? Because none of those cards actually hit the
I
graveyard.
don't know. Bring up Mind Funeral. I'm really curious about that because I think
Oh
it's
no,
reveal.
they reveal
Yeah,
cards
it's the
until they
reveal.
reveal
Yeah, it's
4.
reveal.
Okay.
I was gonna say otherwise that would be just broken. Yeah, target opponent reveals a card from the top of his or her library until 4 lands cards are revealed. That player puts all reveal cards this way into his or her graveyard.
Because I know that's a strategy in Legacy, is you rest in peace and then Helm of Obedience. And I can't remember exactly what Helm of Obedience says. It's like you mill your top card until like such and such happens, but
Yeah.
since none of it goes to the graveyard,
Right.
then you just mill your deck.
Yeah, I was looking at some EDH decks, some Grixis ones, and there's like like the top Grixis one right now is like a mill where it's like an infinite loop. I don't know. I don't really want a competitive EDH deck. I don't really want to play EDH.
It's a great format, man.
You're wrong, but it's okay.
I think I was a bit underwhelmed with the commander decks they put out, the precons this year.
Didn't even look at them.
I figured.
I heard there's cats, dragons.
Vampires and wizards.
I'd play cats.
I almost bought the wizard one, but decided better of it.
I'd play cats because cats are just adorable.
When are they gonna start putting more dogs? I want more wolves. More wolf support in
Yeah.
Magic the Gathering. I'm more of a dog person.
Me too. Definitely.
I mean, cats are fine. I have no problem with
okay,
cats.
But you're right. Dogs are just so much better.
So. Let's see. Kind of a lull right here in the action. Luke is sitting at 5, so he has almost lethal on board if he can just drop something with his Aether Vial on 2, which I'm sure he can.
I'm sure he will.
What's the one? Isn't there a Merfolk with Flash, but it like costs 2 more if you play it on someone else's turn? Harbinger of the Tides.
No, that's...
Doesn't have Flash.
No. I don't think so.
I think it does. It like bounces a card, and then I think it has Flash, but you have to like pay an extra 2.
No, it does not have flash.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my bad. You may cast it as if it has flash. If you do, pay 2 more to cast.
Okay, so can't see the chat right now because Matt has the card image in front of it. There we go. Bounces a tapped creature. So
Man, the back is real noisy tonight.
make squirrels great again. I agree.
Make squirrels great again.
Dude, squirrels were amazing back in like.
Oh, wait,
I wanna
that's an
say-
actual thing?
Yeah.
In Magic?
Yeah.
What?
You didn't know that?
I just started, like, actually playing last year, for, like, a year ago this month.
I mean, I started playing. I've been playing on and off.
Let me guess,
since-
when I was in diapers?
No, probably. But
Old
I started
man.
playing Magic on and off around Kamigawa, but even that's like, that was only like, what, 2003?
You know what I was doing in 2003? Going to school.
So was I.
Ooh.
Bantu's Last Reckoning, not... I don't like this right here.
I mean, what else is he going to do?
I mean, he has to do it, but I think this is actually going to be the end of Luke. Oh.
Nope.
Nate's got no plays at the end of turn.
Oh, yeah, Luke doesn't untap his lands.
Yep, untaps no lands. If Nate had put down a card at the end of Luke's turn right there, I think it would have been over. Mirror Reachery, though, is going to put in some work. I am a big fan of this card.
What's it do?
Whenever a Merfolk could be wrong, but I think it's whenever a Merfolk comes into play, you can tap or untap another permanent. So,
Luke. Yeah, I was gonna say Luke does not get to untap. I mean, that's fine.
And actually, it also gives other Merfolk +1/+1.
Okay.
Whenever you play a Merfolk spell, okay, so it's not when a Merfolk comes into play. That'd be even more sick. Like, you tap Aether Vial, put a Merfolk in play, untap Aether Vial. That would have been amazing.
Other Merfolk creatures, whenever you play a Merfolk spell, you may tap or untap a target permanent. That's gross.
I think Merfolk is an underplayed deck in Modern.
It needs to stay that way.
I think it's secretly one of the best decks in the format.
Best? I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong, but like,
I think
how can you?
I think you should play white in Merfolk for Path to Exile and sideboard cards.
Yeah, I can see that for sure.
Because a lot of Merfolk's problems is it can't beat Affinity. Like, it just loses to Affinity.
Yeah.
Unless...
Yeah, but I mean, it also has... I mean, against, like, Abzan and stuff where they have just a ton of removal, right? I don't know.
I think you can play around that, though, because you play counter spells. And you play Aether Vial.
True.
But...
True. Come on, Luke. Let's get us to a game 3.
Well, Nate needs to win to get to a game 3.
Nope. Nate would end the series. If you look at the score at the screen...
Oh, that shows how much I pay attention.
Merfolk Rex Abzan. That's true. I fought against Nate last week, or earlier this week, and wrecked me, but I also didn't have the greatest of removal and stuff.
Yeah. Smuggler's Copter sounds pretty good in Merfolk. I don't know what you'd cut for it.
I don't know, but it's in his deck. He's got it in there.
Oh, yeah, we did see it.
Which is hilarious.
Worship is also another good card that you could play if you're Merfolk.
Ooh, can Luke...
But you can play Stony Silence, Rest in Peace. You pretty much play all the hate cards. And then you play like all your lords and stuff, and you just beat with them.
Yeah. Can Luke get the one shot here?
Well, he's down to 1, so he's got pretty much this turn.
Yeah, he's got to do it this turn.
I don't know how many cards Nate has left in his library.
All right.
I don't think he's played too many mill spells.
No,
this
but
game.
that enchantment makes him mill twice as much.
Yeah,
so if Luke can get the perfect amount.
If he, what's the card that Traumatize that mills half your deck, rounded down?
Yeah.
An Insane Mind Funeral might do it. Not sure what Luke has in his hands.
No idea, but you want to see here's a really sick play Luke should do. Ready?
Dead in the Water. That's a poon.
Fetch.
It's a poon in the boon.
Luke should just fetch. With 1 life.
Yeah. Sure.
Ooh.
Crypt Incursion? Ooh. That's pretty good.
Which one's that?
I believe he gains 2 life for each creature in his graveyard.
Oh my god. Oh!
Yep. Cracks the Relic, and that should be GG.
That's interesting.
Looks like Luke's got a Jace. I couldn't see the other cards in hand.
I can't tell.
Went to 3 modern PPTQs and finished top 8 each one.
Exile all creature cards from target player's graveyard.
Gain 3 life.
3 life. Oh,
yeah,
man.
It's pretty good.
That could have been huge, dude.
You should play that in Abzan. No.
No.
Should probably not.
No, why would I do that when I just
know.
have Skews?
Skews isn't that great for life gain.
No, but it makes skews big.
You already have a bunch of big creatures.
That's fair, but like. All right, looks like Nate's gonna scoop it up. I'd like to mention that Top Deck Productions has a new logo. It looks pretty sweet. It's got some blue, got some orange. They have some new shirts. Did you see the Bolt a Bird?
I have not.
It's great. It's hilarious. It's like a little cartoonish bird getting hit with a bolt.
I don't like that.
And
I play bird.
I know you do, but no, they should make another shirt that says "Push the bird." Push the bird.
Push the hierarch. Push the
Ooh,
noble.
I like that. And have like
just like
some guy doing a Sparta kick with the hierarch falling into the hole.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
I was gonna say just alter a fatal push artwork with noble hierarch.
So yeah, we got some Top Deck Production merch. We got some new playmats coming out. We got some shirts. We got, I think that's about it. But I'm pretty excited for us to get the new logo up and running up on the stream. Get the new mat.
So we might look into having a backup match since this one went pretty quick.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens.
All right, we will have
our stream runner says we will have one. But yeah, I mean, check out the YouTube channel, check out the Twitch channel, check out the Instagram.
If you like what you see, if you enjoy what you hear, follow, like, subscribe. It's a YouTube channel now. Like, follow, subscribe. comment, like, subscribe.
Favorite.
Favorite.